Welcome to Understand. This is Jordan over at SciTools. Does your team use CMake to build projects? If so, let Understand automatically generate a project from your CMake project with very little setup or effort on your part. It will add all the files, set up the correct macro definitions for each file, and set up all the correct include files for the project. The advantage of creating an Understand project like this, besides the fact that it's just easier, is that it will be a much more accurate project than can be created by adding the directories manually, allowing you to have full access to the features of the strict parser. In this video, we'll go over the steps for setting up your CMake project in Understand. To start with, you can press New right here, or go to the top level menu and select File, New Project. This will pull up the New Project wizard. The first step here is to select the root directory of the source code. Let's click Browse under the local source code prompt and navigate to the root directory on my local machine. I'm going to create my Understand project from a simple Hello World C++ project that I made that's built with CMake. In this project, my CMake lists.txt file is already set up and I have my build directory established, as you can see. Once you've selected your root directory, press Open. And then Next. Here, Understand will recognize that the project uses CMake and will ask if you'd like to specify a CMake compilation database. In most cases, you'll want to do this as it will allow for a much more accurate Understand project. To specify a database, you'll need to point Understand at your compilecommands.json file. There are instructions at this point for creating it, so let's go through them step by step. 1. We're going to find and open the CMake cache.txt file in the root of your build folder. In some cases, this might be your release or debug folder within your build folder. So let's navigate to the directory. So we're going to open the CMake cache.txt file in my build folder. Number 2, we're going to change the value for CMake export compile commands to on. So let's search for that. So I found it here, and it's already set to on for me, but if it's not set, then you will set it right here. Then you're just going to save and close the file. Next, you're just going to run the clean build target. So we'll go into the terminal, make clean, and then we're going to run the build target for the desired project. So in my case, this will be CMake, and point to the directory above. Now the compilecommands.json file should now be in the root of your build folder. So if we go back into our build folder, we can see that it was created here. Now let's go back to the new project wizard and select add file and go into build, compilecommands.json, open. Here in this section, Understand will automatically detect the languages used in your project. You'll be able to select and deselect these languages, as well as change the language version or compiler for each. So you can see we can select a different C++ compiler. Okay, so everything looks good here. Let's press next. Now we can select any code check checks that we'd like to have run in the background once our project is created. Let's select a couple and then press next again. Now here we can specify our project location as well as set some additional options for our project, such as enforcing portability. I like having my project in the root directory, which is the default, so this looks good to me. And now we can just go ahead and press create project. And that's it. Now we just let the project finish analyzing and I'm free to explore the code. This was a short video on how to create a new CMake project in Understand. In this video, we covered how to facilitate and build an accurate CMake project with the new project wizard. For more information on CMake and Understand, visit support.scitools.com.